Okay. All right, so let us begin again with the tune-in. I'm not going to do the intro. I will tell you, though, a little bit about this Kriya that we're doing today. It is called Connecting to Our Ancestors and Angels. Again, it is taught by my teacher, Guru Singh, and so it is believed that we can connect. They're just in a different plane of I don't know, being. Like there's a lot of books that have been written about you can see a sign, and sometimes you maybe have things that like you feel like the energy of your ancestor is close to you. I know when I go to Dawn Retreat Center that we feel the ancestors of the Cherokees that used to live in that land. There's a lot of energy. If you go out to Sedona, Arizona, lots of energy there. The people, you feel the ancestors that have lived there. So there's a lot of belief in that. And so this is going to connect us to that. And then I'm going to add the Kriya, the meditation, which is called Kirtan Kriya. And the Alzheimer's research as well as Institute has really latched on to this. This is really helpful in stimulating the brain, preventing Alzheimer's, preventing dementia. So, I'm really excited to show you that. We're also going to do the breath of fire. We're going to do long, deep breathing. You've all done that before. A new one is Sat Kriya, and we'll do it instead of hands up with a steeple grip, which is how we do it, and on the heels. We're going to just sit this way, and your hands are at heart, and you're just going to, you inhale, you suck your belly in like someone's about to punch you, and you say Sat. Is this really like Sat? Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat. And it sounds like that. So it's like, ooh, like someone's about to punch you. So you pull it in and you just say Sat Nam. Traditionally, it is up here, but we're not doing that one. We're gonna kind of, so let me make sure that is the Sat Kriya. Yeah, Anjali Mudra. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right, so let's tune in. We're going to do the Mangala Charan as well. And so closing your eyes if you like. You can find that gaze at between your eyebrows, or you can also just have your eyes softly closed. And just setting your intention for this hour. Now let's take a deep breath in. To begin, we'll do Om Namo with a breath, and then we'll take another breath, Guru Dev Namo, still doing it that way. So take a deep breath in. Exhale it out completely. Inhale deeply. Begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Now Mangala Charan. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Agare Name, Jugagare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Rest your hands on your legs, palms up, receiving the energy. You're welcome to do Gayan Mudra, which is thumbs to the index finger. connecting into your wisdom, into your insight. And so this Kriya has a lot of good warm-up in it as well. So I'm going to get us going right into the Kriya. So starts with our Sufi grind, Sufi circles. So hands at your knees and just come forward, inhale, exhale back. Doesn't matter which direction you started in, we're going to get both directions in. I love this one because it really warms up that low back, warms up your hips. Also in this Kriya today, we're going to do the meditation kind of in the middle. And then we're going to come out of it and do some standing. Or the Shavasana, I mean. The Shavasana will be in the middle. And then the meditation will be at the end. Moving as slowly as you like, or as quickly as you like. Now pause in reverse direction. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you go back. And it's that ujjayi breath, that long, deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, slightly closure in the throat. Hearing the sound of your breath. Conscious breathing. And yeah, I'm glad we kept the fans on because it is getting warm with this breath now. Do one more. And then come up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Rest your hands on your legs. Pause your breath. And exhale. And just let your body absorb that warm up energy there. So we're rising up this Kundalini rising up our spine, going up the Sushumna Nadi, the spinal column, and then down the vagal nerve, which is really energizing as well as calming and centering for the body. The next one is called angel embodiment. So we take the soles of the feet together, so kind of like you're in Baddha Konasana. And then maybe you want to make it more of a triangle. I know if I get my heels too close, I feel a little bit out of balance. Then your arms are going to go out. Palms are up. And then your left palm, so it's going to be my left, your left is over by the clock, and then the right hand is palm down. Soften the elbows a little bit. Pretend like you've got wings, okay? And we're going to take the shoulders up and down. We're just kind of spreading our wings, getting ready for flight. And then the breath in this is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose as the shoulders lower down. All right. You can put your hands down, take a little rest. And then we'll begin. We'll do this 1.5 minutes. So starting with your inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, nose through the nose down. And again, this is where you find your rhythm. You can make it kind of fast. You can make it kind of really slow. But imagine you're a bird. Relax your face. Lock in the pelvic floor. Lock in the Uddiyana Bandha, the navel. And lock in the throat, the Jalandhara. Relaxing in the hands, relaxing in the shoulders. Keep the arms active, strong. Breathe into the middle, the back, between the shoulder blades. Just a little bit more here. Anytime we do arm work, it works on that lymphatic system, our immune system. And then reach your arms up, make a steeple grip. Take a deep breath in, lift up a little higher, hold it. And exhale. You're welcome to bring the legs back in. You can cross them the opposite way. That's always fun. The unnatural way, balance it out. And then just rest your hands on your legs once again. Perhaps that Gaya Mudra feels good to you. The next one is head turns. So we're going to turn to the left, you're going to turn to the clock, and then you're going to turn to the wall. So you take an inhale as you turn to the clock, and you exhale as you turn to the wall. I'm going to be turning to my left. So hands resting on your legs, sitting up nice and tall. Again, pelvic floor, lock it in. Uddiyana Bandha, navel and throat. Inhale, turn to the left. Exhale to the right. Long, deep breathing. So that pelvic floor, it kind of feels like you're pausing from going to the bathroom on a long road trip. So in the cervical spine, we have an atlas plane and an axis plane. So we're working the axis right now. "45 more seconds to go." Always initiating your movement with your breath. And just following your gaze, even your eyes are closed, you're following with your head. If you have any neck issues, this will really, really help heal it. Sometimes we sleep wrong on our pillow. Or maybe like me, you fall asleep on the couch and you're like, oh my gosh, my neck. And then come to center, deep breath in, pause, and exhale. And then bring your feet out a little bit away again. We're going to do what's next called is extended spinal, oh, actually rock pose, excuse me. Yeah, that's rock pose. Rock pose is sitting on your heels, like hero pose. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can put a block underneath your bottom Turn it sideways, and then just have your calves out a little wider. Does anybody need a block? You don't want to feel any risky pain in your knees. All right, so called rock pose in Kundalini, and like Kundalini has some different names for different things because it is another ancient tradition that has some of its own vocabulary. So extended spinal flex is going to be inhale, look up. So get now the atlas, and then exhale as you tuck the chin in, rounding the upper back. So we're going to take another deep breath in, and then we're going to go into some breath of fire after this. So inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. You just really don't want to move super fast in this, but you can move faster than I'm moving. But super fast can really do some damage to your neck. So it's really cool too. Our heels or the block underneath your bottom is doing a stimulation at the sits bones as well. Sending energy up the spine through the base. This is one of my favorite Kundalini Spanish songs. And then anytime too, to anchor yourself, you can do Satnam, I am truth. Truth is my identity. All right, let's do 3 more here. And wherever you are, make this your last one. And then just sit in rock pose, sitting with a tall spine, throat closure there. All right, coming out of that, now we're going to have our legs in front life nerve stretch, life nerve stretch. We did a life nerve stretch, a rendition of life nerve stretch last time. So we're on the last week. This one's a little different. So we're going to breath of fire. We have our legs out in front of us. Your arms are in front and your palms are facing to each other. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall. You want to feel your sits bones connecting into the floor. Spread the fingers wide, reach through the fingers, and then we'll do breath of fire. We'll do this for 1.5 minutes. So begin your breath of fire. Pull the toes back to get more engagement in the legs. And this clears out any stale air. It can cause some coughing. It can cause you to clear your throat. Arms are strong. Gaze focused in front of you. You can close your eyes or have them open. Drawing that navel to the spine. If you need to take a pause and come back to us, you're welcome to. It's strong with that breath of fire. Last 30 seconds. Doing great. Pull the toes back, keep it active, very yang-like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms up, reach the fingers, spread them wide. Take a deep breath in. Pause at the top of your breath. And exhale. Bring your hands down. Woo, breath of fire. I love breath of fire. Woo. All right. Moving on. This one goes really nicely with this one. After this one, what we just did, we're going to move into Cobra. And then it's a child's pose. But it's a Cobra, not like I do in my flow classes. We're going to have the knees down and your arms are straight. So you're going to maybe widen your knees a little bit and you lift that chin. That's our Cobra. And then we'll come into the child's pose. Not all the way, just enough to feel the stretch. Now here's the change that I'm having to work on too, is we take a deep breath in when we're in child's pose. We exhale as we come into Cobra. And then inhale as we go back to child's pose. Again, initiate your movement with your breath. Let's all start in a child's pose. So take a deep breath in here, and then move to that Cobra. Inhale, and exhale. This one you do want to move slowly, like you're moving through water, or honey, or molasses. And then really notice your rib cage, your lungs, your diaphragm, all of it connecting, all of it being connected. Diaphragm is on the right side of your abdomen. Rib cage, we know where that is. And lungs. Exhale as you come forward. Inhale as you go back to the child's pose. Feel the stretching out. Feel the back. And now finish in your Cobra, but then stay here with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Press the floor away. Shoulders down and back. Feel the connection. Diaphragm, rib cage, lungs. And then slowly come back. Find your easy seat pose. And this is where we'll do that Sat Kriya with Anjali Mudra. So Anjali Mudra, I'm using a lot of terms with you. We're in week 3 now. It's time to take it another level. All right, so palms together. And your thumbs are not at your heart, they're just out. And then the Sat. Let's do a couple practices. So you're going to say Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. All right, let's begin. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. You feel a little bit of lifting up as well. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Feel pressure in your hands. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Crown of your head lifting up. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Drawing that belly in on the Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Relax on the Nam. Sat 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 Nam. Gaze if you can between your eyebrows at that third eye. Sat Nam. That's the window to your mind. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Just a little bit more. Nam. Sat 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 Nam. Now take a deep breath in. And release. Hands back to your legs. Palms are up. Thumb to index if that feels good to you. And just let your breath flow. I love this Kriya because it's got some good little belly work with that breath of fire and then the Sat Kriya. And also that life nerve stretch. We're sitting up really tall. We got to keep our core strong on that one. All right, now this is where we're going to go into a Shavasana. A little mini Shavasana. So I'm going to play the bowls. I'm going to turn the fans off for this as we're in our Shavasana.